last year they feel hidden. So that was,
she's feeling good.
That was addressed, and so I think she feels good.
Great.
And then you still need to email. Were you going to email LaPeep still?
Yeah.
Or did you? Okay, yes, yeah. And then
we are live.
Hi.
Welcome to Podcast with ATI, Actors Theater of Indiana. I'm Meg Osborne. I'm the Marketing Director and Development Director for Actors Theater. Been here for about 6 years. But today I have Jimia Smith. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
She is Vice President of PetCore and Marketing Director for PetCore. And we've worked together through the years, even before ATI.
Yeah.
And our paths have crossed interchangeably. Yeah. And she kind of oversees Carmel City Center. And one of our goals for this summer has been to reach out and highlight community partners. And with the community partners, City Center is one of our community partners. PetCore is a community partner and a sponsor. Yeah. So we felt it would be really fun to bring you Jimia and get a little background of her life and how she got to PetCore and what she does for PetCore and how you can shop at City Center
and dine
and eat at City Center and drink at City Center. So they've got a lot of great options and some upcoming events and going into the holidays. So we just thought this would be a prime time to introduce you.
Yeah, no better time than the present. Yes. So again, like you said, Jimia Smith. I've been with PetCore for 14 years now.
Wow.
So yes, it's been, and I started leasing when they were finishing the underground parking garage. So we didn't have any deals negotiated yet, and we were prospecting and pounding the pavement, sending handwritten notes, going to different cities, just looking for really great, unique, independent boutique businesses. I mean, that's always been the focus of the development because we have, different malls north of us and south of us. We've always wanted to be purposeful about having a unique mix, but a really good diversity in the categories of the businesses. So like I said, 14 years ago, we started leasing, and now it is the beautiful Carmel City Center of what it is. Yes.
It's a great place to shop. I love 14th District.
Yes.
Hey,
little diddle.
Hey, little diddle.
Yes.
With new grandkids, I've been spending some time in there.
Yeah, I like to promote. We have a really great fashion district. So, I mean, everything, like you said, 14 districts. To Linden Tree, they have fashion. Lily and Spiro. Afterglow Market is a new business there, but we also have expanded on our kids. We have Hey Little Diddle Child. They also have Hey Little Diddle Baby, and now we have Little Tulip Tree.
So that's right.
Lots of just different options.
Addendum. Addendum even has some clothes, sweaters inside their store.
Yep. And Andrew Porter Fine Clothier has custom in suiting. And so, I mean, it's a little bit of everything you can find there. So what's great is that you can bring your mom, your daughter, your husband. Everyone should find something.
Now, I have to get into a topic with you, and that's fashion. Tell everyone about your Instagram and your fashion. She is by far in the city of Carmel and probably Indianapolis and maybe state of Indiana, the best dresser I know. I couldn't wait to get her today to see how you were going to be dressed because you just have such an incredible taste of fashion.
Thank you. A little bit over a year ago, I've always wanted to. Fashion is how I express myself. It's always been that way ever since I was young. But I said, you know what? I'm just going to have fun and putting myself out there. Hopefully it's great inspiration for women. I think it's so important to, put the clothes on, put things on that make you feel good, make you look good. This year I've also been put my jewelry on. I have all this jewelry that I never wore. I'm put it on. You feel so much better. You present better when you feel good. So I have an Instagram. It's Mia Style Vibes, and it's funny. Some of the shopping, clothing is from some of the city center businesses. And any day I could be a walking billboard from one of those. But it's how I express myself and hopefully give great inspiration for.
It's beautiful. Your kids are beautiful. I'm a Facebook stalker, and I love seeing the photos. And you just recently went on a trip, and everybody was dressed so beautiful.
Yeah, we did. We had a girls trip. Yes, a girls trip in Michigan, and we were kind of going back and forth between Fort Wayne. But yes, we just love, like I said, getting dressed up. And I don't care where I'm going. I'm going to, a fancy restaurant or just going to a neighborhood tavern, I'm going to put it on.
You're gonna look good.
Yes.
You're gonna look good. Well,
Yes.
that's what I love about you. I have so much fun kind of see what is she wearing today. That's kind of my
That's
question.
so sweet.
Tell us about some upcoming events at the Carmel City Center. We're going into the fall.
Yes, we are.
And with fall then becomes holiday.
Yes, yes.
So share with everybody places and things that you know that's coming, events.
Yeah.
Sipping, whatever you
Yes,
come.
yeah. So we should first start off with Oktoberfest.
Yes.
Yes, that is probably one of our largest events of the year.
It's
and
so
we
much
have
fun.
working with you. I mean,
It's
the
so much fun.
amazing, I mean, having you guys organize and coordinate that and us working with the
Thank
businesses.
you.
But it is amazing. Your polecats will be there. It is Friday, October the 6th, and this from 6 to 10.
Right.
And then we will have some of the restaurants at Carmel City Center will be restaurant vendors. We'll have airbrush tattoos. We will have just different kind of activities for people to do, but it is a great night to come out, very family friendly. And your polecats really draws an amazing crowd. To the development.
And we're excited to be reconnected with them because
Yes.
there's been a couple years where the dates didn't match.
Yep.
And now we're back on cycle, and that's pretty exciting.
Yes.
And then, I know like Chris Kindlemart will be there since it's the beginning of what they're going into. They'll have a booth.
They will, yes.
They'll be showing their stuff, and there'll be beer and wine. And
Yes, and I'm sure the best brats, and you know, so we'll have Tucci's, and we will have Matt the Miller, and we will have La Peep, and Vivant, and the Cake Bake Shop, and 317 Charcuterie.
Yes, for those cheese lovers.
Yes, so lots of great options. And then after that, we will like roll into and continue our sipping shops. We have probably about 5 of these a year. And they are really great shopping events. So our first one coming up after Oktoberfest is our holiday preview night. And that is Saturday, November the 4th from 2 to 6. Okay. And we will have peppermint white Russians at the Addendum, we say 2 location, which is the Mackenzie Child Store, Forever Gallery, Hey Little Child. And then we will also have $75 enter to win gift certificate locations at Out of the Blue, Her MD, and Lily and Spiro.
Wow.
So lots of great things happening. But yes, and it is a really great draw. People love just coming out and, you know, being able to unwind, have a nice cocktail, also being able to shop and dine.
And a great way to see a sunset.
That is right. Beautiful. Yes, beautiful views. And I know we've talked about the shopping and dining, but we also have great services. You know, we have InCycle where you can, you know, spinning and yoga studio and a Aveda, with, you know, Pure Concepts Aveda, which is a hair salon. So also just all these different services too. And then we'll have one more event in December. That's kind of our last sip and shop of the year, and that is Saturday, December the 2nd from 12 to 3. And then we will have bars at 317 Home, Linden Tree, Fishman Fine Jewelers in the shop. And that cocktail will be the gingerbread cookie cocktail.
That was
and white wine. So yeah.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, and then we also the city also adds the holiday trolley.
Yep.
So the holiday trolley will stop there.
Absolutely.
So people can get there very conveniently.
Yeah.
They can spend the night. They can go to the Chris Kindlemart.
Yeah.
They can shop Main Street. They can shop City Center and ride the trolley and get in the holiday spirit. And there's music and lights, and it's just a festively fun place to be.
It is.
And we could have added a few more F's on it.
I know.
Fun, fabulously.
I know. Yes. I mean, since the Chris Kindle Market has happened at Carter Green, I mean, just seeing the activation of that area and just having that kind of event in the winter season it's amazing. We get so many people that are obviously going to the market that come over to the shops or the restaurants, and it's a great draw. It's beautiful. One of our stores is even a vendor there, Out of the Blue. So yeah, it's
I have to tell you a proud moment. We were down in Walt Disney World a couple weeks ago. My daughter's having a baby, and so we were down there with her, but we decided to do one last daughter, mommy, daddy trip. So we had to do Walt Disney World. But we found the cake bake there.
Yes.
We found the wall that says cake bake coming. Oh, I took pictures. I was posting. I just thought that was so fabulous to see a piece of Carmel at Walt Disney.
And it will be just as amazing, you know. I mean, the attention to detail that Gwendolyn has. I mean, even the packaging, everything is
even
just
the boarding around the outside is perfect with photos and pictures.
Yeah, what's funny is, my colleague and I, Lindsay, like we will, sometimes get coffee drinks at Cake Bake Shop, and we were there the other day, and I met the manager. He will be the manager of the Disney location. I was like, we're really excited to see that take shape.
I just I mean, when I think it's cool, it's great for Gwendolyn. I mean, what a visionary.
Yeah.
But it's really neat for Carmel.
Yeah.
To know, this started here and is expanding on a national level. Yeah. And at such a high visible, level of excellence location. It just brings it back home. Yeah. But that's what we are all about. Yeah.
And always the best place to live and work and all the above, Yeah.
And then you have residents at City Center.
Yeah.
So not only, I mean, I will watch people come down with their dogs in the morning and walk the path. I thought, that's a really cool. And then you can get to the city market. Yeah. I mean, the Carmel Farmers Market on Saturday mornings. Yeah. You can walk to a show. Yeah. My brother-in-law has a condo on one of the corners overlooking the green, and he's sending us photos all the times of things going on. I just think it's fascinating.
It is, and now we have K9 Cloud 9 in City Center, so they have pet grooming and doggy daycare. So being able to have that, especially to serve as residents there, but obviously people in the community. But there is. I mean, in all of our buildings, we have some residential, and they are very beautiful. I mean, finishes in these apartments. And I'm like, who wouldn't love to live there and just take an elevator down to get, to get your lunch or to get your nails done or your hair done and then pop back upstairs? I'm like, that's
so cosmopolitan. Yeah. It's so New York.
Yes, I mean, absolutely.
New York, when you see people come down with the doormen and they come walking, it's that feeling here in Carmel.
Yep, absolutely.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Well, thank you for, coming today and sharing the City Center. I know that we a couple weeks ago had Kathy on with InCycle, and our hope is to be able to highlight. We're also highlighting residents companies. We had Central Indiana Dance Ensemble last week, and we're just trying to integrate a fluid of community, so that we can take this this opportunity to highlight, because our community has supported Actors Theater. Yep. And they're what has made Actors Theater what it is our community. Yeah. And so we find that it's really a neat and valuable option to give back.
It is, and it's a great way, I don't always get to connect with everyone, and it's a great way even for the businesses in the community just to be able to connect and just teach people more about their businesses. These are all, a lot of our businesses are all small independent businesses. So
shop local.
That's right. It's so important. I always say you're supporting a dream when you shop local.
That's great.
Because you are. Yes. So absolutely.
I mean, we're a local business, and it was a vision that we had in 2008. Wow. And you just sit there. It is a vision. You don't know where it's going to go and how it's going to unfold and who's going to connect. But it's a vision, it's a dream, and it's local.
It is, and it's just so important. They invest more in the community. I always say they know your name. They're more flexible. They can stay open later. So I can't stress enough shopping local. I know I do. My husband knows I do.
Yes, I will say Brad always laughs when I have an event at City Center because if there's a lull period, it's an expensive event because it may take some time to shop local, support local, all those good, reasons why.
Yep. So, thank you for that.
So. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. And everybody, please, Carmel City Center, shop the holidays. I can tell you what is it? The name of the blue store. There's pottery.
Out of the Blue Polish Pottery.
It's gorgeous. Yes. I've gotten my sisters, and they will ship for me. Yeah. So I get pieces because we're all really love blue, and I send stuff. I know my daughter sent her in-laws stuff from there last year for Christmas. Yeah. Great people.
Handmade, hand painted. I mean, and created in Poland. Yes, Kids Caboodle classic toys. Yeah, I mean, like I said, everything. We like to think of it as a resort. You can spend a full day there and do just lots of different activities and shopping.
You can spend a weekend.
That's right.
Go to a show at Feinstein's. Yep. Stay at Hotel Carmichael. Yep. And shop at the city center and downtown on Main Street.
That's
and
right.
It's a destination.
It is. Just go up and down the road, you know.
It's a destination.
Absolutely.
So, well, thank you again
Thank you.
for being here.